Billy Butcher is not the savior in the boys' ending blueprint. His genocidal pivot makes him the ultimate antagonist, not the final protector. The show's core pattern is simple. Every good mission produces collateral damage that never stays contained. Butcher weaponizes that pattern until it becomes extermination. Butcher's history of chasing villains already hardened him, even when he claimed moral clarity. Season 5 pressure will push that certainty into cruelty with a purpose. The comic's definitive ending uses airborne Compound V as a mass genocide mechanism. It's engineered to purge the superhero system at scale, not to cure one victim. The show has already established Compound V as a biological wild card that alters bodies and behavior. That lore makes it airborne catastrophe feel mechanically consistent, even when details shift. Still, the exact logistics of any airborne V delivery remain unconfirmed for Season 5. The series could adapt the idea without matching the comics' method step by step. The genetic purge concept is also morally and biologically brutal, and the show's track record makes it hard to predict how broadly it targets. The audience only gets confirmed beats after episodes air. In the comics' ending blueprint, Butcher's descent turns betrayal into strategy. He sacrifices his team's lives and loyalties to execute a world-ending plan. The show's established theme is that trauma produces obsession, and obsession produces blind decisions. Butcher's pivot reframes saving humanity as deleting the people he deems contaminated. Butcher doesn't just lose control, he chooses it, then rationalizes it. The difference matters because it makes him responsible for the purge, not a victim of circumstance. The comic's climactic violence centers on an Empire State Building siege. The scale turns political power into a shooting gallery where justice becomes slaughter. The show has already used high-rise locations to stage superhuman confrontations, making the Empire State Building concept feel like a logical transfer of tone. The brutality fits the series' existing language of force. Even when the comics show Butcher as a planner, the siege is still raw and nihilistic. It strips hero talk down to survival, bodies, and irreversible choices. Hughie's impossible moral choice in the comics forces him to kill his mentor to stop the plan. That choice weaponizes loyalty against itself. The show's Hughie arc has always treated morality as fragile, because trauma keeps rewriting his boundaries. Season 5 can echo the comics by making love the mechanism of destruction. A key uncertainty is which character Hughie ends up targeting as mentor in the series version. The writers can rearrange relationships while keeping the same moral trap. Another limitation is how explicitly the show will mirror the comics' genocidal logic. The series can soften tactics while still landing on the same conclusion. Butcher becomes the antagonist. The comics end with a world where heroes are not redeemed. They are removed from power. That outcome changes everyday life from hopeful spectacle into controlled emptiness. The show's lore already links Compound V to power structures, politics, and coercion. If Season 5 follows the blueprint, the end of heroes becomes an end of accountability too. Butcher's genocidal pivot also rewrites the meaning of victory for everyone watching. The series forces viewers to see that removing one monster can create another with a cleaner story. That is why the uncomfortable truth matters. Butcher's ideology doesn't just fail to save people, it becomes the mechanism of mass harm. His purge replaces heroism with domination. If Season 5 adapts the comics' ending blueprint, the final theme won't be redemption. It will be consequence, where every choice is paid for by someone you try to protect. When Hughie is forced to kill the man who taught him How to Survive, does the show treat that act as tragedy, or does it prove Butcher's purge logic still wins?